Hello everyone, welcome to Cybrosys Technologies. In today's video, we'll be discussing about the revamp in the allocation report of Odoo 20. Let's see how the allocation report works in Odoo 20. You can just move on to the inventory configuration settings. And in previous version, we can see that we can manage the allocation reports from the configuration settings. We had a feature called allocation report under the operations. But from Odoo 20, you can just manage the allocation report from the operation type receipts. There you can see that we have show allocation. So once you enable this feature, this would allow you to automatically show the allocation report. So if there exist any allocations, we can just manage with allocating of the item to the pending sales order. So in Odoo 20, as you just enable this feature, you also will be getting a field called location for allocation. If you want to specify a particular reservation space or allocation location over here, you can just define. In my case, I'm not setting because it's not a mandatory field. Once it's done, you can just manage with a sale order. And in Odoo 20, you can also find that there is a slight change in the UI. Let's click on new in order to create a new quotation where you can fill out the details of the customer. Now, I would like to choose the customer as Openwood and I'll be choosing the product as black embroidered t-shirt. So as I just move on with it, I would like to choose the size as small and let me set the quantity over here as 100. Let's confirm it and you can see that here under the forecastation report, the icon has been changed and you can see upon clicking on it, you can see that we don't have any available quantity so that we cannot plan any, we don't have any forecasted stock. Upon moving on to the field settings, you can see that there is a slight change in the icon of the field options that to be added under in the order lines, and you can also see that the save manually option, icon also is being changed. So let me save it. Once it's done, you can just click on confirm the order and you can see that a delivery tab will be generated over here. Upon moving on to the delivery tab, you can see that the product will not be available and it will be in the waiting state. Now we just need to create a purchase order in order to reserve these quantities and set to the pending sales order. So for that, I'll be moving to the purchase module, and from the purchase module, you can again click on new in order to create a new purchase. So here you can see that I would like to choose Mr. Y as my vendor, and here you can choose a product which is black embroidered t-shirt with size medium. We want 100 quantity of the product, so I'll be setting 100 over here. If you just want to increase the quantity, you can just do it. So let me confirm it, and once it's done, you can set the prices over here and let's save it manually and let me click on confirm. So in previous versions, we know we had three stage over here: the RFQ sent, and purchase order. Right now we have only two stage. If you just click on send RFQ, you can see that the RFQ will be sending and we can set the mail. Okay, let's set the mail and let me click on send. Then only you will be getting the RFQ send option over here. Now let's confirm the order and you can see that it has turned into purchase order. Now we need to receive the item. So you can move on to receipts and you can see that as we just enable the allocation, that is show allocation field under receipts, you will be able to find the allocations over here. We can just set the product into the pending sale order by choosing the allocation. And here you can see that again there is a revamp in the allocation report, which means the UI has been changed. Previously, it was assign as well as assign all button. Right now, you can only find the assign all button over here. And upon choosing this assign all, it will be assigned to all the pending sales order over here. Right now, we have only received one order and you can simply reserve this by enable this toggle. And afterwards, if you want to print the labels, you can also just do it. So once I reserve the items, here you can see that under the sales module, a purchase order will be linked. So let's move on to the Openwood. And once it's done, you can see that a purchase is triggered over here. So let's move on to the delivery, and you can see that currently it's in waiting state. And let me set the quantity over here as 100. And once it's 10, yeah, you can save this options and validate the process. So currently we have just done with the delivery of the item, and that's how we manage with allocation report in Odoo 20. Now, upon moving on to the inventory module, you can find that we have a new report called detailed stock. So under this, you would be able to find the product which has been taken. So you can just move on to the product details, like from the location where the product has taken, with the quantities and the reserved quantity. Everything will be shown over here. As we haven't reserved any quantity, you can see that it won't be showing over here. Now let's uh, move on to the sales module again, and you can see that we have the other uh, order over here, and under the delivery, yeah, this is the one that we have just done with it. Let me consider the other one here. As you just move on to the delivery, you can see that we have the reserve option. Okay, so under the reserve option, you can click on reserve, and the products will be reserved. And as you just move on to the items here, you can see that currently 150 quantity is reserved, not enough for future availability. Okay, so that's reserved quantity also can be viewed from the detailed report. So that's how we manage with allocation report of Odoo 20. And that's all for today. If you find this video informative, please do like, share and subscribe our channel. If you want Odoo customization, Odoo implementation and Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybrosys, and thank you for watching the video.